Right. But for so many of us, like you think about the term coercive control, we don't realize it. Nobody
No way.
people use the question, why didn't you get out sooner? It's like, because I didn't realize how bad
Right.
it was. Because abuse is not something, you're not going to get involved with someone who's awful. The beginning, they're the opposite. They're amazing. They're mirroring you. They're grooming you. They're love bombing you. They're not being horrific. It's over time when they start devaluing you, and then the dynamics change, and then you think it's normal to be talked to like that. It's normal to be disrespected. Like, you start believing that you'll never be able to do better.
Yeah.
And that's part of what keeps you, and you become financially dependent on the person. You have a family together. The thought of like being on your own and how am I going to deal with custody and everything else, it is really, really hard to get out of these relationships. Not like, oh, why didn't you just leave? Oh, I don't know, I was lazy.
And the people who ask questions have no idea of what they're talking about.
Right.
I mean,
right. They don't realize how harmful it is to say something like
how
that
to be
somebody.
a friend is just to listen. No one really wants your opinion. We just want to be heard and hugged. That's all.
Right.
That's all you have to do, because you have no idea. And even if you kind of went through something similar, you still don't really know what it's like. Like, I don't know what it was like in your home with, abuse like that. Like, I can't even imagine. I say emotional abuse on my side, and I feel like, well, that's nothing in comparison to what you've been through. And then you also compare yourself to people, and you're like, well, I have nothing to complain about. Because
right.
it's
worse though. Because everybody's experience, people minimize, but everyone has it bad on some level in these cases. So
yeah, it's bad for you. And so don't feel like you shouldn't be upset. Well, here I go shooting myself over.
Right.
You are entitled to feel the feelings. It really sucks. Divorce sucks. Being in a bad relationship is horrible. But you know what? If you can find your way out, like I jumped off that day she called me, I told her she saved my life. And that was it. I was free. I had 3 little kids who were like, what the hell's going on? But I was free.
Right.
I was free. And that was everything in the world to me. So my anniversary is coming up in 6 days. And it's very exciting. I never forget the people who were there for me that day. Randoms. Never forget that.